Here, I left a major institution, universities, because I learned that I was too much of a maverick to survive. Don't even think about thrive. I remember it was a major university in the Midwest, and I was on the graduate faculty, and in a faculty meeting, a rather large faculty meeting, I said, please help me. Does it bother anyone besides me that our ways of teaching in the graduate school, in the education department, are the worst example according to our research? And so how can we help our graduate students learn that pedagogy is the most archaic and least effective way to learn, and yet we're supposed to be teaching? Does that bother anybody besides me? Because our role model, saying one thing and doing another. And I realized then I needed to leave. I needed to find another place. And I'm here because I found that business was accountable by profitability. If your product doesn't work, you're going to be out of business. If your service doesn't serve, you're going to be out of business. And business is not perfect, but there are businesses who honor and reward and recruit pace setters. And again, I think this room is full of visionaries who are hungry to make life better, not by yourselves, obviously with others, but I'm sensing that this is a critical piece for all of us, because we want to go back and call our schools and our churches and our businesses and our organizations to help, our community groups to help us do it. And yet this is a really challenging thing, and that's where servant leadership lies. One of the things we've done, and we're giving you kind of a shorthand version, is to get groups to then slow down and say, what do meetings look like when we're here in our behavior and our beliefs? And here and here. What does decision making look like? What does conflict resolution look like? How do we create reports and process them? How do we do planning? And as you break your various parts of your life into those different categories, it makes it safe for people to slow down and think through how our behaviors change. For example, performance reviews. Here I just wait with my hands in my pocket, and you may hear me say, I haven't had a performance review in 2 years, and it never occurs to me to go to my supervisor and say, I have prepared a performance review. Do you agree? And by the way, I have some ideas about how we can team better so I can serve you in the department better. I mean, if I did that, I would be up here. Does that click for you? And again, it's so interesting because a major part of the journey of servant leadership is to have the courage to discover again and again that we all hold the keys to our prison while believing the jailers outside. Think about that. No matter what it is you're frustrated with, not enough budget, not enough time, people won't support you, no matter what it is, the key is somehow in our power. But for whatever reason, we feel trapped here.